Part 1. In parts of New Mexico, there's a warning some people grow up hearing as kids. If you hear something outside your window at night, don't look. A woman who lived on the outskirts of a small town said she never believed those stories. Until one night, around 2 a.m., she heard something outside her bedroom window. At first it sounded like footsteps in the dirt. Slow, deliberate, pacing back and forth. She told herself it was probably just an animal. But then it stopped, and everything went completely silent. A few seconds later, she heard something else. A soft tapping, right on the glass. She froze. It came again. Tap, tap, tap. Like someone gently knocking, trying to get her attention. Her heart started racing, but she still refused to look. Instead, she pulled the blanket over her head and tried to ignore it. That's when she heard a voice, right outside the window. Soft, almost like a whisper, calling her name. The voice sounded familiar, exactly like her sister. But her sister didn't live there, and she definitely wasn't outside at 2 in the morning. The voice came again, calm, patient, telling her to look outside, saying something was wrong, saying she needed help. The woman said every instinct in her body was telling her to check, to just peek through the blinds. But something felt off, so she didn't move. Minutes passed. Then suddenly, the tapping stopped. The voice disappeared, and everything went quiet again. The next morning, she went outside to check. There was nothing at first. No footprints. No sign that anyone had been there. Until she looked closer at the window. Long, thin scratch marks ran across the glass. From the outside. Like something had been dragging its fingers across it. Trying to get in. When she told her neighbors what happened, one of them asked her a question. Did you look out the window? She said no, and they told her that's why she was still okay. Because whatever was out there was trying to get her to invite it in. And if she had looked, it might have seen her looking back. Go to Part 2.